Good morning, Suraj Singh, Namaskar, Civil Engineer, Bharat Structural Engineer. Previous video was disrupted. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for that. Just I did not even more than 2 minutes it was. It was disrupted, unfortunately. So I have to do it again. I'm not sure even now that it will be coming up on signals. Let us see how it happens, if it works or doesn't work. I was talking about Bharat, India, our country, about its constitution, which is very important for us, and our India is very great, and that we have to see that how it works, and we have to see consider our constitution as our soul, which many people do it and many people don't do it. Constitution is very important for us, and we have to understand this. Bharat ka Savidhaan, Bharat ka Constitution, which is an exclusive document for us, for each and every one of us, which must be understood in letter and spirit to some extent. I'm not asking you to understand everything, but everything, like the fundamental rights, how the government functions, how government functions in this country. All governments function. I'm not talking of central government only. How they function is very important to be understood, and this can be understood only when either somebody teaches you or you read this document. If you don't read this document, you don't time. You're so busy person in this country. I know everybody's busy here and playing cards, just wasting time in videos and playing with boy and girl, and they are saying we are too busy. And well, I'm not criticizing someone's question is that you should understand document, you have fundamental duty, and you understand what this country gives us, how we take from this country, and how we have to give back. If you take something from this country, you have to give back also. That's your moral duty, and if you cannot do that, you just abuse this country and go to some other country and live there and do something for this country. That is your moral. We cannot say it's nothing illegal in that. But if you don't do that, it's your moral victory, your moral defeat. You decide yourself. You are judge of your own. I cannot say something. But question is, after all, it's a part of this world, and you are born in this country. This means you have to do something for this country. This constitution was not giving you free. This liberty is not a free. You are not born in an independent country, a free country. It's your luck is fortunate because before it was 1947, there were so many millions of people, so crores of people who lost their lives for what? For you, and now you are enjoying this country, and you are not thinking of those people. You are not thinking of what type of struggles the people did. You are not just interested in your life. That you must have luxurious life, comfortable life, good life, and you should not have to find it. You should not find any problem in your life to see. Don't encounter some problem. You just want to live comfortable life. You should have a good house, good everything. You must enjoy your life with the family, and that's what your ambition is. And this ambition is not always great. Even it's always good months. You have to sacrifice something. You don't sacrifice something. You don't teach your children. You sacrifice. You have a habit of sacrifice. You cannot go ahead. Means if you are always looking at good time, you always see comforts, and when some difficulty comes to you, some calamity comes to you, some misfortune comes to you, you cannot resist that. You cannot encounter those. That's the problem. You have to understand this very quickly. And we people of India, we can say we people of Bharat, India, having solemnly resolved to constitute this country into sovereign, socialist, you can say a sovereign, secular, socialist, democratic republic, and to ensure to our citizens, secure to our citizens. We can say this is what we say about this: secure to our citizens, as per principles, is to secure our citizens. I just read it from real language so that you should not be confused. We people of Bharat, India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India, Bharat into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, as a civil, economical, political justice, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equal to status of opportunity, equality of status of opportunity, and to promote among them all. And to promote among them all the fraternity, assuring dignity of individual and unity and integrity of nation in our constituent assembly. So this is a norm for 1949 to hereby adopt an act and give to ourselves this constitution. And then there's a question of 51A, that's fundamental duties of the citizen. Every citizen is bound to do this. If he cannot do this, then he doesn't have any right, legal right, to enjoy fundamental rights and to enjoy privileges in this country. So I'm just saying really wrong, but it's not really. Actually, it's morally wrong. You should say you have to do this for your nation. If you believe that this is your mother and father, your parent, your nation is that is growing up and got education, everything, and it shall be duty of the citizen of India, hereby by Constitution respects ideals and institutions, national flag and national anthem, to cherish and follow noble ideals which inspire our national struggle for freedom, to afford and protect sovereignty, unity, and integrity of Bharat, to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so, to provide harmony and spirit of brotherhood among all people of India, transcending religious, linguistic, and regional or sectional diversities, to renounce practice derogatory to regional of movement, to value and preserve rich heritage of our culture, to protect, improve natural environment, including forests, the lakes, the rivers, and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. to develop scientific temper, humanism, and spread inquiry and reform, to safeguard public property, and to abjure violence, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity, so that nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. Who is a parent or guardian provide opportunity for education to his child, or as case may be wars between age 6 and 14 years. That's what it says, which is very important for everyone to understand. This is our country, it is our duty, and if you do your duty, you will be good one, you will be respectable citizens, honorable citizens, and you, if you don't do this duty, you know what value you have. You shall have, we will not call you a very nationalist, or you, when you do your duty, you won't get that respect that you are supposed to have. Well, this is just moral requirement that you mean if you get this right. I'm not saying that is illegal or legal. I'm just telling you, being a citizen of India, being you can say a member of this society, Bharat, India, of people 140 crores are now currently 90. In 2019 it was 35 crores in 1947. So you have it is four folds, but the country should have progressed. The country has progressed in proportion, but not to that multiple factor that it should have been. But it is of course gone from when there was not even a needle manufacturing in our country. Now ships are manufactured, planes are, and everything. Many actually multifold it is that we have got up and up and up. Well, I'm not going to preach all this to you, because many times when we spoke about this, what is our constitution, but our constitution is a great document. Of course, it is great, and we have many specialist people who know about this. But unfortunately, 98% people of our country are those who don't care about this. It includes veterans, it includes senior citizens, it includes mature citizens, it includes youth, it includes students, it includes scholars, everybody. They are not at all concerned about to know this constitution, because they don't care about this. They just have one opportunity in life, one chance in this life. They just want to see that, and that's objective is enjoy life, enjoy your family, enjoy freedom, enjoy money, enjoy. Don't worry about your nation. Forget those who got you liberated before 1947. Forget all those who sacrificed their lives. Crores and crores of people struggled for a freedom of this country, including Gandhi. All those who Congress was not able to do this. Congress, for Congress, the whole country was Congress itself, except some of the people who didn't believe in Congress, like RSS and like Muslim League and so many. I'm now discussing. Well, that's a fact of life and cannot be forgotten. When something comes in discussion, they shall be referred to that they did nothing for this country except blaming others. The RSS were interested for Hindus, and Muslim League were interested for Muslims. They were not interested in the nation. They were just doing something against nation. And that's unfortunate. We have this sort of people also in our country who oppose our freedom, who oppose which they are enemy. Their enemy, real enemy of this country were RSS, and real enemy of Muslim League. People were not interested in them, but they wanted only this India move, Bharat move according to their choice, which is not particular. And they don't like institutional, this country's constitution. They believe in Hindu Rashtra, and they believe in the saffron flag, and they believe in everything to their choices. And they must be thrown out of this country if they talk like this in continuation, because country's constitution of India is ruler of this country, no other ruler of this country. This is law, this is document, this is our holy book, which is above everyone. Everyone has to come under this if they want to stay in this country. If they don't want to stay, let them go. No problem. We don't need them. It may be RS or any person who says we don't need that person in this country. This country means if you abide by this constitution, you are a member of this country. If you don't abide by this person, you have full right to leave this country and go. I'm not saying we're towards your choice, because if you don't belong to this country, you are not a citizen of this country. You are just a resident of this country, and it doesn't mean anything. Foreigners, you are a foreigner in that case. If you respect this country, fine, you have to abide by the constitution of this country, or whatever law exists. It's clear, no need of any instructions, it's clear. When you apply for a passport, you have to sign this undertaking that I have complete allegiance to this country. When you take oath as MP, you take as a president, you take as a prime minister, or you apply for nomination of any election, you have to write this, whatever election you apply for, and whatever document is signed, you have to apply. Whatever it is, you have to sign that I abide by this constitution. So you have to abide by this constitution. Just not signing when you're taking oath, doesn't matter anything. You say, no, I reject this. That's not possible. This is cheating to this country. You are not enemy, you are enemy of this country. If you just take oath and don't comply with that, you talk of Hindu Rashtra, you talk of something else, that is illegal, inhuman, and like animal. In that case, you will be considered animal. Clearly speaking, no hiding, no diplomacy in this. Constitution is constitution. This is my country's document, and it's my document. This is a prime document that I have to live under, and there are many thousands of laws after that. There's a framework, complete framework. This constitution expands to thousands of national laws and state laws which are different, and that for depending on subjects it comes in. So we have to understand clearly. Students, youth, it is warning for you. Better you learn it. Forget and don't complain that your university did not teach you, your college you did not teach you, it was not in your syllabus. We don't want to see this complaint. Everything cannot be taught in school or in colleges. You have to effort yourself, you have to apply yourself, your energy to read something. Just like you do newspaper, no college tells you to read newspaper. Just like you enjoy your road journey, you enjoy driving, you enjoy marriages, you enjoy everything. University doesn't tell you to do that. They don't teach you how to do that. Just like you go to see movie, you enjoy video, you enjoy mobile, you enjoy so many other factory facilities in life, and university don't teach you that. So don't complain that our university did not teach us, our colleges did not teach us, our school did not teach us, our teachers did not teach us. No, this cannot be. This is a general document. This is just like CAT, CAT, and RAT, right? It's just like you are learning your mother tongue without any school teacher. It's just like you are respirating air without someone telling you how to respire it. It's something like you are walking on road without telling someone how to walk. Same way you are eating your food without telling by someone that you eat like this. That is natural. That you must know constitution of this country, because basic law is whenever you go to whatever country in the world, you have to abide by law of that country. Similarly, it is law of this country, you have to abide by that. There's no question of any dissemination of requirement. It is your must, and you have to understand this, and don't complain about this otherwise that you did not read it. It's your fault. I'm not asking you to read it thoroughly. Mastery you must have. No, you must have not mastery, but at least you should know what is available where, in which article what is available, how many articles are there, what are your role in those articles, where you are linked to, what is happening, how Prime Minister goes there in Constitution, how MP works there, how President works there, how government works there, how executive works, how legislature works, and how judiciary works, and how other institution, delegate institution works, and how people are related to Constitution, how we are related, how governance work is going on, government is in central government, government judiciary, and government of executive, and government of legislature, and government of institutions, and government of public, and union of this country. We have to understand all that. If you cannot understand that, you are not called educated, you are called illiterate, educated illiterate. So you want the title educated illiterate? It's up to you. You have time, enough time. You are not for 24 hours busy, and you are not. All are not prime ministers or president. They don't have time. All are not businessmen. They don't have time. Even if you are a businessman, you have to understand this, because you have to sign. You have to work in this country. You have to have many contracts on that. You must know where it is. Anyway, I will just simply say it is your duty, moral duty, and legal duty, and social duty, and every duty, just like a citizen of this country, that you must know about constitution of this country, and you have to know it if you want to really understand what is politics, what is system, and how these people are cheating, how these politicians crooked in this country. 98% people in this country are crooked in politics, and you have to check them out. If you know what they are, how they are, you can check out. If you don't know, they will keep you be fooling forever. They will never teach you facts. They will never inform you facts. It will be prime minister, it will be president, it will be minister, they all lie. All lie, they lie in writing, they lie in speech, and they lie in impressions. They all lie. You have to stop them from lying. If you are real citizen of this country, why do you allow them to against this nation something which you are doing? They are always misleading you, always mislead you, and you are successfully being misled. And that's the problem. For example, I will not go far. Current issues are there, say, let us take example of Jammu and Kashmir, and then we'll talk about something else, Nagaland. We are very happy. Everybody is happy. Why we are happy? Oh, we removed Article 370 from Constitution of this country. We abrogated that, or we eliminated that, or we abused that, or you screen that, whatever you call it. You are happy. Did you ever analyze why you are happy, or what is the basis of your being happy? Nobody analyzes. Nobody thinks so. No, you will not analyze, because you are your follower. You have no capacity in you to lead others, or you are not a thinker to think and analyze and think, analyze and think. If somebody tells you sun rises in west, you will say yes, sun rises in west. If somebody says sun sets in east, you will say sun sets in east. This is called degree of punishment, degree of foolishness, because you have first right to think. Forget fundamental right. You have natural right to think. No one can stop you from thinking. You daily read newspaper. Just read or you understand also? You daily watch our nation's activities. You watch nature every day. You watch sun is rising and setting. You watch sky is there. You watch air is there. Everything is there. Do you understand that? Do you analyze that? Or you just say, oh, this is natural, this is what I just out of. You have to do nothing, but you have to understand. You are educated.